Chapter 2 of the World Heroes Mission case file is in the game. We're going to be going through it, and I do think this is going to cover all of Chapter 2, so we should be getting to the end here. Let's go ahead and hop in with the story, and then I will show you guys the boss battles as we go through it. Special Case 1 World Heroes Missions, Chapter 2, Part 1 of 6, Humorize Headquarters. And we should be where we left off in the last video on Case File 1, Izuku Midoriya walking into the innermost room. The trigger bomb control system has to be behind that door. There's a laser trap here too. Leave. This is not a place for an infected person like you. You are Humorize leader, Flect Turn. This is a holy place dedicated to humanity's salvation. The infected shall not tread here lightly. This is not the humanity's salvation. Quark singularity doomsday theory is just some nonsense with no scientific backing. How can you just swallow those empty ideas and do something so terrible? Pure humans are exposed to the threat of this disease we call quirks. Over time, they might lose control and will lead to the end of the humanity. That's not true. Having quirks or being quirkless is not a disease. Every person is just trying to live their life regardless of whether they have a quirk or not. We're all the same. The infected are beyond help, so I must put an end to them. For humanity's salvation. I won't let you. I will stop that trigger bomb. By yourself? How will you do that? I'll give it my all. Smash! What the? Huh? He countered. No, this shock and power. It's like I took my own smash. This is... Yes, I was born with this disease as well. It is incurable, this disease that reflects everything. A quirk that allows him to reflect anything he receives, plus it's always active? That's why he didn't move when I attacked, he just stood there and countered. Wait a second. If you have a quirk, why don't you trust them? Trust, you ask? How foolish. I can't land damage on him if I don't know the conditions for reflect. I need to find the conditions somehow. Air Force. Even Air Force? He can even reflect long-range attacks. Because of this disease, I was never once held by my parents. It even reflected the feelings of my closest friends, those to whom I gave my heart, and thus they left me. As I reflect everything, I could not even choose my own death. My uncontrollable quirk just brought suffering. Humanity is also suffering from these advanced quirks, both physically and mentally. If Smash and Air Force were reflected, I just have to avoid using my quirk at the moment of impact. Even that's reflected? The shock is absorbed by Fleck's mirror and reflected to one spot. In that case, maybe I can run all out and head toward the control system. I reject myself. I will eliminate this disease called quirks from this world. Now he's reflecting lasers, but if I can just avoid them. Lasers aren't targeting me, but rather Fleck's mirror. I shall save those who are pure from eradication. The lasers are reflecting unpredictably and in multiple directions. I can't avoid them. How sad. 5 minutes left. In 5 minutes, trigger bombs across the globe will go off. Finally, the first step towards humanity's salvation, the death of many heroes. I won't let you. I will stop the trigger bomb. Everyone is fighting desperately. I will not give up. If you love your companions so much, then die with them. I'm afraid you can't fulfill your wish. It's impossible to stop the trigger bombs now. Rhodey Soul. Rhodey! Hand me the deactivation key. Okay. Huh? Rhodey? We are on stage 2, taking on the first boss. Let's do this. We're taking on Flect, finally. We're going to use the friend Deku first because he increases our crit rate by 50%. That way we are getting crits. Then we're going to go ahead and use the World Heroes missions, Todoroki's Fire Dance, to increase the skill impact of our allies. We'll use Zero's Tape to try and bind. I think Flect can be bound. He's immune to burning, bleeding, skill seals, and paralysis, fear, and stun. So he should be able to be bound, so we're going to bind. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. We missed the bind. The burn was obviously resisted because he resists burns. And it looks like he counters all normal attacks, which is kind of crazy. That's going to be annoying to try and get through. We'll have to see how this goes. Increase the defense of our allies. Still didn't get the bind there either. Go ahead and do our plus ultras here, or at least the one that we have. Oh, we are able to freeze him. Okay. He's down to about half health now. Let's see if Zero can decrease his power and his speed and potentially bind this turn. Did not get the bind, but we did decrease his speed, so I guess that's something. And now he's going to be able to counter us. That's fine. We're all still actually relatively healthy. We should be perfectly okay. This isn't a very hard boss fight. I did not set up my team, by the way, or optimize it. This is just what it, gives me. And we should be dead right here. Perfect. And that is the first boss fight for this case file done. Honestly, not too bad. I imagine by the time we get to the EX stage, he'll be a little bit harder, of course, so we'll have to see when we get there. Special Case 1, World Heroes Missions, Chapter 2, Part 2 of 6. Humorize Headquarters. We're picking up where we left off. Rhodey, why? It's okay now, Deku. This place is too dangerous. You need to leave. It's okay. I just need to give this to them. The deactivation key. They told me. If I give them this, they'll stop the explosion in Otheon. Rhodey, you can't. We will stop them, I promise. How can you stop them in your state? You're out of time, too. The bombs will explode. Game over. Rhodey! So I just gotta save my brother and sister. Deku, I'm just a nobody thug. I can't save everyone and everything like you heroes. The world or my family, if I gotta choose one, I'm gonna make my choice. My old man was the same way. That's right, your father, Eddie Soul, he helped us develop the bombs that will save humanity. Eddie? Created in exchange for his life to deactivate the bombs. Please use it to save the world. What do you mean he helped you? You held his family hostage. Thanks to that, he made me the right choice. You are just the same as him. You made the right choice to protect those you love. I'm the same. I chose this plan because I love humanity. Rhodey, you can't. Rhodey! Time to give up, hero. This is how people are betrayed. It's always been like this for me. Nothing to cry about. Rhodey! At that moment, Midoriya notices Pino hiding behind Rhodey. It seems to be trying to tell Midoriya something. Special Case 1, World Heroes Missions Chapter 2, Part 3 of 6. We're halfway through the second chapter of the World Heroes Missions movie. Sometime before, when Midoriya and Rhodey were headed back to the Clade border. Your quirk is really convenient. Hey, Rhodey? Huh? You have a quirk too, right? What is it? I don't want to say. Sorry. But if you promise not to laugh, I won't. Promise? I promise. My quirk is... This is my quirk. Pino's actions show my true feelings. Wow. Even if I lie, you can tell by the truth by looking at Pino. It's really a useless quirk. Not at all, Rhodey. Not being able to lie, what a lovely quirk. Rhodey's quirk. Pino shakes its head from side to side, revealing Rhodey's true feelings. Midoriya gets into position. Pino raises its wings. Just as Rhodey knocks the deactivation key from Fleck's hand. Midoriya jumps forward while Fleck is taken aback. Alright, just as planned. Deku! You fool! Fleck manages to block even Midoriya's surprise attack. He shoots a laser and pierces Rhodey's body. Rhodey! Midoriya tries to get to Rhodey. However, Fleck stands before him. You insolent little. Deku. Beat this bastard. I'll stop this bomb. Go, hero. I will stop you. You aren't going anywhere. Humor Ice headquarters entrance, Bakugo and the Serpenters. The best fight of the whole movie. Serpenters, having their quirk factors triggered, became even faster. Damn it, my right side. Bakugo struck by the Serpenter's whip-like arm attacks. He grabs their arms and stops their movement. Finally, now I've got you. Serpenters try a surprise attack from their mouths, but Bakugo counters with a long-distance attack from his gauntlet. Just as they lose the ability to attack, Bakugo delivers the finishing blow. This time, I'll blast you away! Bakugo somehow manages to disarm the Serpenters. You frickin' morons. Inside Humorize headquarters, Todoroki and Leviathan. Todoroki has been plunged into water by overwhelming power of Leviathan, who can manipulate flows of water. Leviathan bears down on Todoroki as he struggles unable to breathe in the water. Just before he is about to lose consciousness, Todoroki notices that he is near a waterfall. Make it! Using the momentum of the waterfall, they are both kicked into the air. Before they plunge into the water again, Todoroki aims to finish the battle in midair. Todoroki tries to bind the enemy with ice, but Leviathan swipes it away. I won't let you stop Midoriya. Flash freeze heat wave. Ah. Ah. You can even manipulate the flow of flames. In that case, the best I can do now. Flash fire fist. Jet kindling. Todoroki defeats Leviathan. Completely exhausted from the battle, they both fall into the pool beneath the waterfall. Midoriya will stop them. We are now on the second boss fight on stage 6 against Leviathan. Let's do it. We have an all burn team here, and I don't know how well it's gonna work because this guy has so many immunities and he has a ton of health. And then we also have the Bakugo for defense down on him. Now let's take a look at his immunities real quick. Reduces burning and bleeding damage. Reduces burning and bleeding damage by 95%. Immune to skill seals, paralysis, fear, and stun. He has overwhelm, so this guy can actually hit pretty hard. I'm gonna hope maybe the Hellfire does enough damage to make up for the difference of status elements not doing as much, but we'll have to see. We'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this right here and see how it goes. This team could get wiped very easily, and I might have to run another team to pick up where I left off. We'll just see. A lot of damage here, but also a lot of glass cannon here, so we'll see. I do think the defense down is going to come in handy and actually be very helpful. We'll go ahead and use both these plus ultras here, and then we'll use a full skill chain next turn. Not bad on the damage so far, honestly. And he's not doing as much damage as I thought he might do to us so far, I should say. We'll see, though. Okay, we got the Hellfire there as well. So we're actually doing all right with hitting our Hellfires. This should have Pierce right here. As long as he doesn't like kill somebody randomly. All right, we're still... Oh, look at how much health we have. We're just losing health so quickly. It's probably going to require a second team. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh, they're all so low. They're all so low. Yeah, this was not the move, but it's okay. Everything's alright. Nothing to worry about. And this is mainly because I don't, I guess, choose my teams like I should. I just kind of go with whatever it gives me, so, you know, don't do what I do. Okay, we'll go ahead and use our plus ultra here. Get him below at least 300,000 health. Yeah, he's down a decent ways. And we'll have to run one more team. So still not learning from my mistakes. Here I am just running the next team. This time I can almost guarantee we're gonna beat it, obviously, because yeah, this team is just ridiculous. So we'll go ahead and skip this. That's gonna give defense down, increase our crit rate, and yeah, big damage from All Might and Deku, obviously. And we should be able to finish it up right here with All Might. And he did. He did finish it up for us. All Might hits really hard in case files, so he's very, very good here. And that is that boss fight done, albeit we did have to use 2 teams to do it because I just don't pay enough attention when I just let it auto pick my teams, so that's my own fault. But yeah. Special Case 1, World Heroes Missions Chapter 2, Part 4 of 6. Although Rhodey rushes ahead to deactivate the bombs. Hey, Rhodey, you have a quirk too, right? What is it? This is my quirk. Pino's actions show my true feelings. Wow! Even if I lie, you can tell the truth by looking at Pino. It's a really useless quirk. Not at all, Rhodey. Not being able to lie? What a lovely quirk. Midoriya and Flect clash. Midoriya stands before Flect so that he cannot reach Rhodey. However, Midoriya is slowly overwhelmed as Flect reflects everything. While Midoriya and Flect battle, Rhodey finally reaches the control room for the trigger bombs. Like my father. Like Deku. I can do it too. Right before the control room, Rhodey expends the last of his strength and collapses. Rhodey. Like father, like son, dying a pointless death. Trash cannot be saved, sadly. You're wrong! Rhodey is my friend. He's not trash. This is hopeless. Don't you realize that? It's not. I believe in Rhodey. I believe in heroes. Oh, oops, wrong person. I believe in heroes. Backup endeavor. All the people fighting, of course. Shoto, leave this to me. Go, fierce wings. Take the trigger bomb to a place it can't do harm. Hawks, we found a new trigger bomb. What the hell? We've handled the bomb here. The remaining trigger bombs? There are 2 left? Wait, plus the new one? There are 3? Ain't no way we're giving up, right, Bakugo? Just lift it like this. Ochako, the trigger bomb. We can't give up. I know Deku and the others won't. Yes? No way Midoriya, Bakugo, and Todoroki would ever give up. So we gotta keep going too. We will never stop fighting. That's right, heroes never give up. There's no way I'll give up now. Midoriya continues to unleash his most powerful strikes. Flect reflects the impact but realizes that he is being pushed back. On top of that, this is the first time that Flect's reflectability has begun to weaken. Even Flect himself did not know about the limits of his reflect quirk. In that case, I'll just break that limit. A limit on my quirk. It can't be. You gave up. If you didn't give up, if you kept trying to get close to people, you could have made a connection. You just gave up hope. Assuming you were sick, you stopped trying to be with people. Silence. We know better than to give up. Silence. We always tell ourselves this. Silence, I said. Go beyond. Plus Ultra. Special Case 1 World Heroes Missions Chapter 2 Part 5 of 6. Go beyond. Plus Ultra. Silence. Buck continues to strike using Reflect to push back Midoriya. However, Midoriya won't give up. Detroit. Smash! Panic crosses Flect's face as the attack breaks the limit of his reflect. Izuku, Midoriya, and Flect Turn. Their battle turns hand-to-hand combat. Midoriya fights hard but takes Flect's strike. A real hero will always find a way for justice to be served. All Might. Young Midoriya. We heroes, we do have a lot to protect. That's why I can't lose. Flect tries to withstand Midoriya's attack. However, Midoriya just continues to fiercely pummel Flect's reflect with continuous strikes. Midoriya's attack finally overcomes the limit of Flex's Reflect. His power went beyond his limit and concentrated in one place, striking Flect. United States of Smash! Midoriya knocks out Flect, but his own body is also at its limit. He drags his beaten body to Rhodey, who is aiming for the control room. It's too late. Midoriya finds Rhodey collapsed before the control room. Midoriya stands in front of the control room. The time for the bomb's detonation has come. Huh? I thought the time limit had passed already. It isn't exploding? Is it not working? Was it deactivated? Yes, they did it. None of the trigger bombs placed around the world went off. Hooray! Good work, everyone. Midoriya stands before Rhodey, who lies collapsed on the control room. There he sees that Pino has inserted the deactivation key. Thanks, Rhodey. Deku. Huh? I protected my family. Like my father, right? That's right. Did I stop the bomb? Yeah. Did I save everyone like you? You did. You did great, Rhodey. I'm so cool. And everybody's happy. The mass terror plot that shook the entire world was successfully thwarted thanks to the hero team. The human rights officers who masterminded the attack were arrested. The case came to an end. Case closed. None of the trigger bombs went off. The heroes saved the world. But it wasn't just us. The one who really saved the world and never gave up was... Now we have two boss fights back to back. We have stage 9 and stage 10, and then we have the end of the story and the extra stage. So this is where it really starts to get good. Let's take on stage 9. For stage 9, we have a pretty solid team here that it has given us, in my opinion. I think we'll be okay. It looks like he has skill seal immunity, so that's kind of annoying. Like, the Aizawa won't be super useful here, but I think we'll still be okay. We have defense down with Bakugo, right? We have crit rate up with the friend Deku. We have some extra defense from Sue. Like, it's a pretty solid team. Let's see how it goes. All right, crit rate up. Defense down on Flect, defense up for us. He's going to counter, which is whatever. It should be fine. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll use all of our action skills here. Pretty good damage overall. Most damage coming from Aizawa. We have our plus ultras now. Let's see how much we can do in this turn. 73,000. Okay, that was big. Bakugo's hit was big. Blue Bakugo still doing massive numbers. Still really, really good to this day, in my opinion. Alright, and this should just about finish it up here. And yep, Blue Bakugo finishes him off. So Blue Bakugo still like very, very, very good, as you guys can see in this specific case file boss battle. Now we got boss battle 10 for stage 10, and then we have the end of the story and the EX stage. For this boss battle, we do have two type disadvantaged characters because, you know, why not? Let's have a challenge here and see if we can do it. We do have a pretty survivable team, though. They have a lot of last stands and stuff going on, so we'll see if that helps us out at all. I don't know if this Flect actually has... He does have immunities, okay, so it doesn't even matter, like, we're not going to use any characters here that would be able to do anything, but I was just curious to know if he did have immunities. We'll go ahead and do these skills. Raise our crit rate. And we want to land as many crits as we can here early on. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Okay, Mirko is probably going to carry damage realistically, at least until Deku gets low enough on health. Once Deku gets a little bit lower on health, then he'll start, I think, doing decent damage. But yeah, Mirko is going to be most of our damage. 29,000. 27,000. Alright, and we have a turn, a dead turn right here. Go ahead and use Mirko's plus Ultra this turn, then we'll have a full skill chain coming up the next turn. 41,000 from Mirko. I think we'll actually be just fine. This team is really good at staying alive, so overall we're going to be fine. It looks like Deku's Persistence activated, which is good, so now he'll hit hard. That's good for us. 43,000. Not as hard as I actually thought he would hit, but that's fine. Ah, the counters are annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay, we continue. Yeah, we might lose characters here. It just depends on... Okay, no, he's going after Deku. Alright, we're good. Deku survives no matter what because of persistence, right? Dies on the third turn. Bye, Deku. Alright, we'll go ahead and use this plus Ultra from Mountain Lady. 28,000. Not terrible, not great, right? We'll go ahead and use this, and we'll use this. 22,000. We're getting close. I think we'll be okay. Oh, turn 10 too. Okay, we're getting low on turns too. I'm really pushing the limits with this team. Alright, we need... Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Mirko's got this, right? She's gonna end this right here, right? Hopefully. There we go. Yes, Mirko. Okay, that one got a little bit hairy. I probably should have switched my characters up a little bit, but that's all right. We did it. We did it. Even if Mirko, there is no 3-starring this, right? Even if she's the last one standing, we did it. Okay, so that is all the boss battles done. Now all we have left is the EX stage. And the end of the story, which is right now. It's downloading. Special Case 1, World Heroes Missions Chapter 2, Part 6 of 6. Return trip at the Otheon Airport. You have Pino and Rhodey showing up to send off Deku. I thought you didn't get out of the hospital until tomorrow. I'm all good. Thank goodness. Although, I would have been a legend if I just kicked the bucket back there. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen. So, what's your plan now, Rhodey? Just go back to my normal life. Of course, I won't limit myself anymore, though. That's right. The NNY 224 flight is now boarding. It's about time to go. Yo, won't be coming back to Otheon, right? Nothing good happens when I'm with you. Just stick to being a hero in Japan. I'll come see you again. You better not. After returning home, Rhodey watches the plane from an alley. Looking in the sky, he smirks. On the edge of Otheon. Any work today, old man? Something that won't get me into trouble would be great. One of my workers quit. I need some help here. Let's see here. And that is the end of the story. Okay. Now we just have the EX stage. Let's see how hard this is. For this EX stage, I am not gonna lie, I have not looked at the strategy info or anything like that, but I did switch up my team a little bit because I didn't know what I was gonna go up against, and I was not about to run the 2 Dobbies with Todoroki again because I knew I would just get absolutely decimated, right? So we have an 800,000 health enemy Flect. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they all do. So Flect has defense up by 50%. He's immune to a bunch of things. Let's see, Leviathan, he reduces burning and bleeding damage. So same thing we saw before. And then this chick, she increases her skill impact, reduces burning and bleeding damage. So she'll probably be the easiest one to kill. Maybe we go after her first. We're gonna go ahead and do Bakugo here. And we had choices, right? We did Bakugo over Deku. Deku does increase crit, but I feel like you can do that with memory. So I feel like decreasing the defense of all opponents is more valuable in this particular scenario, so that's what we have done here. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Then we're gonna go ahead and do this, and then we'll do, actually, do we need to worry about status elements? Nah, not really. And then we'll do Deku last. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do it this way. And having Sue on the team should be very valuable. Obviously, when we're going against all blue opponents, we brought Vigilante Deku along, even though he's type disadvantaged for the stuns, because the stuns can be very good, and we have Kirishima guarding us, so it shouldn't be a problem. And Sue's obviously doing massive damage. Flect forces us to target him, apparently, is what we're learning here, so that's fine. Not a big deal. Go ahead and use our plus ultras. Was that piercing shot from Flect? I think it was. Okay, so keep that in mind. Flect apparently has piercing shot. We did not stun him, of course, because I believe he has stun resistance. Our Kirishima is taking 0 damage though this turn, which is nice because he plus ultra'd. We'll go ahead and do all of our skills here. Go after her again. And we got the stun on her again, so that's good. At least one less person attacking us. Alright, and we'll go ahead and do this. And he draws aggro, that's fine, not a big deal. Why is he already in destruction mode at 557,000 health though? That's interesting. Alright, we'll go ahead and use all of our plus ultras. I'm really glad I brought Kirishima along because I feel like this is a chore to actually beat this stage. 99,000 health. She has so much health. Like, okay, Flect has 800,000 health. How much does she have? She has a lot too. All right, she should be dead right here, and they only give you 14 turns to do all 3 of them. Jeez. Okay. So this is looking like one where you might have to do multiple tries to actually be able to beat it in one go. You could probably beat it in one go. If I had brought better all green characters, I guess we were going to do better damage. But yeah, I just didn't know what to expect. I didn't really pay attention to the enemy info. I didn't pay attention to their typings or anything, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah. All right, we'll just continue. I might still be able to do it in the amount of turns we have. We'll see. He may counter us, but we counter him right back, and for more damage, so that's a dub. Alright, let's go ahead and use these. 99,000 damage, good damage. I'm a little bit worried because after this turn, Kirishima can die because he doesn't have his counter up right in his last stand, so that's going to be rough. We're not able to target Flect, so that's also annoying. We want Deku to be last. Okay, now I'm starting to get nervous. Kirishima's... Oh, he didn't go after Kirishima, surprisingly. Okay, now Kirishima's dead. Alright, and we go like this. Deku's probably dead right here, I imagine. Oh yeah, with the counter, yeah, we're very dead. Very dead. All right, we have our plus ultra. We're gonna get pretty close. We're not gonna quite finish this up in one go, but pretty close. Honestly, not bad. All right, Sue's probably dead. Yeah, she's dead right here. Yep. Okay, so we have to do one more try. Not bad, not bad. We could have done it in one go. We could have done it in one go if I just had picked a better team, but honestly, not terrible. All right, let's do this one more time. We are just gonna run the same team and clean this up here. It should be fairly easy to do, I believe. So let's go ahead and as soon as it lets me, we'll do Bakugo's defense down for them, and then we'll do all of our skills. Boom, 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 and this. All right. And using the counter, of course, to be expected though, that's fine. We should be able to kill right here. Alright, Flect is dead. And now we just have to use our plus ultras, and this should hopefully end it up for us. Oh, so close. Okay, there we go. There we go. That is the EX stage done. Whew. Now we are able to just use skips on it from now on and try to get the rewards. Let's see if we got any rewards for the first clear. No, of course, we got a speed jelly. Okay, well, that is fine. Let's go ahead and do a quick little max skip. See if we get anything. Can we get lucky on the first day? Okay, we got 10 hero gems and the base item, which it looks like it's a Yayorozu outfit, so that's fine. We'll take that. But anyways, guys, that is the special case file part 2. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.